Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Oscar. And together we are the Ginfluencers UK.
We are. The gin we're trying today is Hanbury Orange and Thyme Gin.
No, Thyme the herb, Scott. We're really excited to bring this to you as this gin is made in our local pub.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you go to the pub, you can try this gin, but you also get to see the beautiful copper pot still that it's made in.
Yeah.
And we do.
At its base is Hanbury London Dry Gin, and then it's infused with orange and thyme.
That one.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Because it's hard to see them. It's not that one, it's that one. No, you're right. Yeah, it's that one. Anyway, it comes in a 70 centilitre bottle with an ABV of 40% for £33.
Ooh.
That's not a bad price.
Not a bad price.
I know it's quite good actually.
Now, we do actually know this gin.
Yeah. So the perfect serve recommended is Fever Tree tonic and garnishing with some orange.
Oh.
So do you know what? That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we normally have it with tonic.
We do.
All the time.
We actually have this one with tonic. We work through the three of them when we're in our local.
So bad.
It does have, luckily, it does have a serrated edge and stuff, but I'm really bad at kind of doing the things. So I always have a little knife anyway, but you don't actually really need it. But I'm the worst at opening bottles, as he always points out. Right, ready?
Gives me joy.
Oh, the last one was like squeaky squeaky town. This one isn't. It's just like, oh, there you go.
Oh, just poppy pop.
Just poppy pop, not squeaky squeak. Right, okay. There we are.
Oh, orange smashes you in the face straight away. It really does.
It is. But for me, I don't get any time from it.
No.
But for me, it isn't a great orange. I'll be honest, it isn't a great orange when you smell it. It just seems a bit odd. I can tell it's orange, but it's not.
No, do you know what? I get what you're saying, actually.
It's like an orange lozenge.
No, it's like the orange
Sherbet.
No, it's not orange sherbet.
I'm trying to fill in because you're dragging it out.
Yeah, I can't.
Put your finger on it.
Yeah, I can't.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. It's not the orange you expect.
It's not orange juice. It's not. Let's try it.
No, do you know what it is? And I can't remember the name of it. It's those. I'm showing my age now. 33.
Stone.
But you used to get orange drinks in vending machines when you worked in an office block, and you put your 10 pence in.
They used to have in hospitals as well.
Yeah.
I remember that because I got a very sick
cup
family.
would drop down, and it would be full of a powder.
Yeah.
And then it would fill up with water. What are they called? What were they?
Just vending machines.
No, was it Max Packs?
Max Packs.
Max Packs. It was a Max Packs orange drink, and I used to drink those all the time, which is why I've got that when I was a kid.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's like a Max Packs orange smell. The taste, however,
When you're saying it's very bitter. It's a very bitter orange. It's like a Seville orange.
it's more the
Pithier side.
or the skin side.
Yeah.
If you were to eat the skin, it's more that sharpness.
And the thing is, we don't drink this neat. We don't. We always have it in mixer. But neat, it's not one I would have neat, and it's not one I'd probably put in a martini. This for me is not. It's not doing what these two did neat. For me, this one isn't. It's that little bit too kind of bitter and raspy.
And what we've not noticed is the thyme. The thyme.
Well, it's up about 2 minutes, isn't it?
Ah!
At least we're trying it. Some other videos, it's 6 minutes before they try the gin. Anyway,
Where did that come from?
deep down.
Anywho,
I get bored.
We're strolling down that road. Let's get it in a tonic and give it a go.
Let's do that. try. Cheers, Oscar.
Cheers, Scott. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's a lot sharper.
But it was sharp for me initially, but that has made it so much better.
It's opened the orange up.
It has, and it's
and I think I'm getting a hint of thyme. Way on the back.
Yeah, I think it's there, but it's there as a kind of real kind of back element to it. This one for me, so this is the rhubarb one. I loved that, rhubarb and rose. And it's more rosy than rhubarb for me. The original one is very Christmassy. This one gives it a different element, and I would use this in a different guise. It wasn't an over winner for me neat at all. These two I loved neat, they were fantastic. So it didn't win for me neat, but in a tonic it works really well. And I've drunk this in different ways. So I drink this.
You have indeed.
Yeah, I drink this with cranberry juice, which is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So it's not always about gin and tonic. So we did the rose and raspberry there with a ginger ale.
Yep.
So that's a different way of drinking it. So
that was beautiful.
Yeah, this with a cranberry, I know from personal taste, is fantastic.
It works very well.
When we were at the tastings, there were a few people that kind of tasted these, and this didn't win for a few people, but for me, the versatility of it. So in a tonic, I think it works really well.
Yep. I think it's actually a good little taste there. There's some juniper that definitely comes through. The dominant flavour is orange.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of juniper, and then the thyme is a hint.
But after a few tastes, you do get the original one coming through, but with a more kind of like sharp citrusness.
Now you're saying that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't even think of it that way. I really didn't.
So for me, my perfect serve for this is not one they recommend on their website.
Don't break the law.
But I'm gonna break the gin law. It's with cranberry. Cranberry, it works so well with it. You get a lot of the Christmas spices coming through anyway, but the orange marries really well with the cranberry.
I've got to say, I've tried yours and I do agree. I do agree. I think tonic water can be, in some gins, it can be hit or miss. It can be,
it can open them up.
Yeah, it can open up, or it can completely take away from the flavour. The cranberry, you're right. You can define the flavours then.
Yeah.
You can actually say, this is the gin, this is the mixer, and yeah, and I agree.
I think we haven't tried it in yet, but I think this could work really well in a boozy sangria.
Now, I hate sangria.
But I love a sangria.
Just throwing it out there. So I hate it.
So I would put into my sangria. I cheat with sangria. So I will use I'll use a red wine, then I'll use like the San Pellegrino, but the blood orange one.
That's correct.
I cheat with that. I'd throw in a large measure of this. I'm going to do it next time. Throw in a large measure of this. Make it a little bit more of a adult sangria, but kids shouldn't be drinking sangria, should they, really, to be fair? But it makes it more of a boozy sangria, and I think it would really work, because I know it works really well with cranberry. It works really well with tonic. Neat, it didn't work for me at all. But how many people out there drink neat gin? We drink a fair amount, but generally, how many people drink a neat gin?
For research purposes.
Rubbish. We were just talking about going to the theatre to seeing the Sozzled Shakespeare, and we were talking about which gin we're going to take and drink neat in the kind of aisles.
What's the thing we're going to see?
Sozzled Shakespeare.
Is it called that?
Yeah, I think so. It's where they get drunk when they do Shakespeare.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, our camera operative is going.
You're the one that told us about it.
So anyway, they do a Shakespeare play whilst one of them is getting drunk. No, we're not going to say which one. We're not going to say which one we're taking.
We're gonna bring that in with us. We'll show you how you get sozzled.
Yeah, 67.5%. That's proper Sozzled Shakespeare.
Anywho, right? Should we score this? Because it's fine.
It's fine. Is that what you're getting? Okay.
Hold on. I need to be fair. Yeah.
Right.
Go.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So, yes.
I'm getting the Christmas flavours from it. After a while, you get the Christmas flavours from the original. But for me, like I started out this journey, I wasn't overly citrus, and I kind of moved towards citrus a bit. In this, guys, as a gin and tonic, it's doing that. If we were actually doing it on a gin and cranberry, it would have scored higher, because I actually really like it in gin and cranberry. But as we're doing this, as you would be tasting, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold by my score.
You stick by your scores. I stick by my scores because we own them.
But it will be on my shelf always, because
absolutely,
because it's a different way of drinking. So there's a lot of people that don't like tonic. This is the winner. If you don't like tonic,
on our new shelves.
I know we didn't actually make a big thing out of it over our other ones. Look, we've got illuminated shelves.
We're actually looking at buying these for all of this now because we love them.
We do love them.
They're so expensive.
They're really expensive,
aren't they?
They're really expensive. Yeah, I know. But anyway, Hanbury. Well done.
We love you, Hanbury.
We love you, Hanbury.
We love you.
We wouldn't continue to drink in your establishment if we didn't.
Because we agreed we're very picky.
Yeah.
We're very picky.
The weird thing is, though, we do work through, like we said in previous videos, we do work through the gins. We don't leave one out. We actually work our way through them. And we had an amazing night when we came to your launch, and we're glad we bought them. And obviously we've got these miniatures to go through as well, but we will be buying more. We will be definitely buying more, and thank you very much for inviting us. But
we had a great time there.
But we'd already bought your gins, and drinking in your pub before we got the invite anyway. So so it's not us just saying, you know, we're not these people that get free gins.
Basically, we weren't bribed.
Yeah.
We liked them before we went there.
We don't get bribed. If we say it's good, we say it's good because we think it's that way.
Oh, we're going to upset people by saying bribed.
No, but taste is subjective. You won't see ad or gifted, because our things aren't ad or gifted. We'll pay for it, and then we'll taste it, and then we'll decide if we like it or not. And we liked it, and that's why we come back to your pub, and that's why we come back and we drink your gins, because they're good gins.
Yep.
So we can't recommend these enough. And
we were so lucky to find you. Love the pub, love the environment, love the gins.
If you don't want to spend 33 quid on a bottle, then go along to one of the pubs and you can try them there, and then you can see what you taste, you know, what your tastes are like, and if you like them, and then you can always buy a bottle.
Excellent.
Right, there we go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do that.
And we'll see you next video.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.